What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm excited to show you the Amazfit Band 5. This is kind of like a smartwatch, but it's smaller and doesn't do as much, but it's also a lot cheaper. I bought this on Amazon for $35. Right now they're running at $39.99. When I bought mine it was on sale, but here's the listing for you guys to see. It's got a lot of good reviews, and what I liked a lot about this is that you can actually add a 2-year protection plan that covers drops, spills, cracked screens. So accidental damage is covered on this for $3 for 2 years, and I think that's awesome. If you are wanting to have a nice watch that you can get your phone notifications on at work, and you don't want to wear a super expensive smartwatch, this is perfect. You can add that protection plan and not have to worry about scratching or cracking it or whatever the damage may be. So that's I really love those protection plans that Amazon gives you on them. So I spent maybe $40 on this total, and I have 2 years of warranty on that. So that in itself is amazing. You can see I am using a Fitbit Inspire right now, and this is kind of just basic. It doesn't have a color screen, and it does do all the fitness tracking. It doesn't have a heart rate sensor. This one, we'll go into some of the features now. So the Amazfit Band 5, this one's got a blood oxygen saturation measurement, heart rate and stress monitoring, Human Pi. It's a health assessment system that basically takes all your health data and combines it all into one number in order to kind of give you a general idea of how healthy your lifestyle is. This is super cool about this band. So a lot of smart bands are pretty limited on what they can actually do, and this one has a lot of features, especially for the price. If you're, like I said earlier, someone who likes being able to have a notification center for your phone. You can also control music on this. I'll show you that when we get into it. But anyway, this is probably the best and most popular feature of this smart band, is that it has Amazon Alexa built in. So this does have a microphone, but it doesn't have a speaker. So you can talk to Alexa, and she won't be able to talk back, but she'll put text on the screen for you to read as an answer. Or you could also control your home, like lights or whatever, if you have Alexa Home or whatever that's called. I don't have that. This is also 5 ATM waterproof, so you can use it swimming. It's got a 15-day battery life. That is really impressive. That's so awesome for everything that you get in this little package. And an HD color display, and then it also does all-day sleep tracking. So this has like some of the best sleep tracking. It'll track naps, it'll track how deep your sleep is, and you'll just be able to tell how well of sleep you're getting every night, and that's just a really awesome type thing. It's got Bluetooth 5.0. This one is the Midnight Black color. They come in a good variety of colors. They got like orange and blue. I don't know what all the colors are, but they come in a good amount of colors. You guys can check that out. I haven't opened this at all yet, and I'm really excited to, so let's go ahead and open it. This is kind of interesting. You actually got this tab to rip the box open. Oh, come on. That didn't work out very well. There we go. Also, I did buy some screen protectors for it, just because I don't want the screen to get scratched up. I'll be wearing this thing every day at work and all that. Alright. So here's the band itself in a little packaging. Let's see what else is in this package. Pretty simple pretty simple packaging here, but no complaints really. I like it when they keep it minimalistic. Rip that open. So that is your charging cord. It's a USB to this specific type of cord, and I believe that's magnetic to stick onto the band itself. And then just, wow, that is really simplistic. That's all that there is in there. And user manual. So that's pretty sweet. I like that. Really simple. Let's open this up. Check out this band. So one thing to note, they don't have any like different sized wristbands for different sized wrists. Usually there's like a small, medium, or large option, and this is only one option. So that's one thing to note, but it does look like it's got a wide variety of holes there, you can see. So it should fit almost any wrist, really. I mean, that's pretty big. Wow, this thing's sweet. I'm excited. So here's the band itself. It's got a little home button there. It's pretty sleek. For how small it is, I'm so surprised that it's got all of this. Like I said, the blood oxygen sensor and heart rate there on the bottom. This band is also it's really flexible and soft, so that's going to be pretty comfortable on the wrist, it seems like. And then the way that the clasp works is goes through there, and then it just pushes in these holes, and it has a pretty secure fit, it seems like. One problem I have with this is like a sub case band for this. This is the Fitbit Inspire, but a lot of times I'll bump my wrist and that thing will just pop off super easily. So it seems like this one's better with that. You can switch out the bands as well, different colors and sizes, I'm sure. Just like that, it'll pop out, and then you get like a little model number. And let's see, that microphone is right there for using that Amazon Alexa, but like I said, no speaker integrated, which is fine at this price and at how small it is. You can't really expect that much from it. One thing I also noticed is it says Amazfit right here on the band. You can see the screen itself is a little smaller, like it's not that whole thing. It's a kind of a small screen, but compared to compared to this one, it's a little bit bigger. I think it's a 1.1 inch from corner to corner. Alright, come on, I don't know how to turn this thing on. Maybe it needs to get charged. So I'll have to, here's the deal. This also comes with an app. I don't have that downloaded yet, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to charge this up, download that app, mess around with it a little bit, and then I'll come back with you guys and give you my first impressions. Alrighty guys, so we have this all set up with the app on my phone, and I actually used this all night last night and a little bit this morning, and I slept with it on, so I have a little bit of a good idea of how everything works and just my initial impressions of it. Again, this is not a complete review video. I will be doing a review video, but like I said, I've only had this a day, so I'm going to wait a few months before I do a full review. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you're watching this pretty late, then I may have already put it on my channel, so go ahead and check out the channel. Well, check out this watch face. So it's pretty intuitive the way that you can use these controls, and scrolling down we have stats, which tell you your steps, calories. I went skiing today, so I didn't wear this, so I don't have many steps, distance, today, yesterday, and in the past week it shows you. You can set up a goal for how many steps you want to take every day on your phone through the app, the Pi. I haven't messed with this yet. And then heart rate, SpO2. So in order to do that, you click on it, and then you press this little button on the bottom, and it'll take that measurement while it's on your wrist, of course. Oops. Going back down here, we also got notifications. You can check that. No notifications. Stress. And breathing exercises. This one's pretty neat to have there. You can choose how many minutes you want to do it, and then it'll just kind of guide you through breathing and vibrate as well while you're doing it. And then you can also set reminders on the app in your phone. that will show up on here. And then you also get weather. This is one of my favorite things. I love this. It tells you your weather according to your nearest location. I found that smaller towns, because I live in a small town, it doesn't have all the small towns, so it just uses like the closest area nearby. And I don't know why, because I think it comes off of your phone, but I tried it in the app on my phone to set the town that I live in, and it wouldn't show up, so I had to go to a different town that was close by. And then workout and more. And more here, there is D&D. I'm not sure what that is. Let's click on it. I do not know what that is at all. There's alarm, camera. You can set this up so that you can actually control your camera shutter by the watch. So if you wanted to take a family photo or whatever, photo with your girlfriend, boyfriend, you can set up your phone and then use this to take the actual picture. You get music controls. I really like this. You can actually, one of my favorite things is you can change the volume on here. It's kind of hard because you have to tap in the corners here in order to change it. But you can go volume up and down. You can change the song here on the bottom. I don't know if you can see. You could change the song back and forth and do play and pause. And then timer, find device. This one's kind of cool. So you can see it's making my phone ring. It's pretty loud and annoying. You can silent your phone, world clock, band display, so you can edit your band display. Right now I just have the stock ones. The watch faces that come on this watch are customizable, so you can choose what information you want to be on there, whether it be steps, weather, you could do heart rate, a lot of different options there that you can switch out. And what I have right now is the weather up top there and my steps down below, and then it gives you your time and date information, and then also the battery percentage of the watch. This might be easier for you guys to see the face now. So like I said, that was scrolling down. If you scroll up, you kind of get the same thing. It just comes up from the bottom. But this first scroll up gives you more, and that's going to give you these settings like I showed you. At the very bottom is the actual settings where you can adjust your brightness. So I don't have it completely on full brightness. I'll go right there. And then lock screen, so you can actually lock the watch face screen, which I don't want to do that. Auto screen off, you can adjust the time that it takes before the screen turns off. So I have it at 10 seconds right now for showing you guys, but honestly default is probably fine. I think it's 5 seconds, which is kind of annoying. So you can go up to 15 seconds. That's nice. It's just kind of annoying when you're looking at it trying to do things and the screen's always turning off. But with the battery life that this thing gets, I mean, if you want to run 15 days, you're not going to want to have that on a high brightness, and having the screen on longer is going to drain the battery faster. But for me, on a day-to-day usage, if this thing lasts me a week, I'm doing good. I mean, really, I don't need it to last longer than that. Unless I'm out camping or something, which in that case I'll take precautions to save battery. So detect activity, there's auto detect for workouts, and then if you swipe from the right over to the left, you get an actual weather forecast here, which is super cool. I really like the animations on here, and I think that the display is just really crisp and nice looking. I know it's hard for you guys to see on this video. The colors aren't quite coming up right. This is really nice. It shows you the actual forecast for the next 5 or 6 days in your area, which is really actually nice and convenient to be able to check that in the morning. And for me, I always check the weather to see what to wear to work, because a lot of times I'm working outside, and That's always super nice. So another swipe to the right gives you your music controls again. And another swipe to the right is notifications. And then your last swipe is Amazon Alexa. But from the home page, if you swipe left, it takes you straight to Amazon Alexa as well, which I don't have set up. I don't really know what I have to do to set it up, honestly. I was kind of shocked by it. I don't have any Amazon Alexa devices, so that could be why, but I just don't know how to set it up. I haven't tried super hard yet. I haven't had it for that long, but I'll have to try and figure that out. Really, this display though is really nice, and I really like this band. It's so soft and it feels great, and it's super, honestly, low profile. The whole thing is not that thick for all the features that it packs in. It's quite amazing. So let's check out this app on my phone real quick. I'll show you some of the things you can do. So you can download a bunch of different watch faces for this. Like I said, I have the ones that come on it right now, and if you wanted to change those, you can press and hold there on the home screen and scroll there. There's two options. Here's my other one. I really like having that weather option on there, and just being able to see my steps. And then I also really like that it tells you what day it is, like as in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because sometimes you'll see the number like 131 and you just have a hard time thinking about what actual day of the week it is, so I like how it shows that there. Also, I like how it shows the battery percentage of the watch itself up there in the corner. Gosh, I'm sorry, this focusing is having trouble. This app on the phone is called Zep. We're going to open it up. It should be connected to my phone already. It syncs right as you open the app up. It's a pretty easy setup. I set this up last night. You do have to make an account with this Zep app, but it's pretty simple. You just put your email and make a password. So this tells me my steps. Let's see, that's accurate. And one thing I really liked was, well, I didn't like this because I didn't get much sleep last night, but the sleep tracking is pretty sweet here. I like this. So it tells me in purple where my deep sleep, when I was in deep sleep, and then my light sleep, and a total night sleep of 5 hours and 18 minutes. And then this is a really, really cool feature. I love this. So you can click heart rate, and I think I had my band on too loose last night when I went to sleep, so I don't think it was super accurate. Like when my heart rate dropped at these 2 points, it probably just wasn't touching my wrist. But it's really cool that you can put your heart rate graph on over your sleep status, and kind of just see like how your heart rate affects the way that you sleep. You can see I got a spike of a heart rate there, and that's when I lost a little bit of deep sleep and then got back into it. So it's just an interesting thing too. And then it gives you a sleep score. So it's pretty neat. I like it. I really do. And this whole app just has a really good look to it. We're gonna go over here to my profile. It'll tell you your devices here. So going to Amazfit Band 5 tells you the charge on your device, and then you have a few different settings on here: alarms, app alerts, so getting text messages and things like that, notifications on your phone. You can mess with those, and the vibrations as well. There's a lot of customization. I'm not going to go through it all right now. There's night mode. That's where you can set it up to automatically dim the brightness of the screen at a certain time at night, so you're not looking at your watch and just getting blinded. So that's a nice feature. Going to the store here at the top, here's where you're going to find all the watch faces that you could buy. there's some pretty cool options here. I honestly like the ones that come on it the most because I can get that weather on here. There's not a lot of these that show the weather off the top. This one does, but they're super easy to download. As soon as you, like if I wanted this one, all I have to do is click. Oh look, and some of these actually have customization in them. What I'll have to do is click sync here at the bottom, and then it'll automatically download it and put it as my watch face. I like that actually. I might have to try that one out. Let's do it. Let's try it out, alright? So I'm going to click sync. So you can see it's syncing. And there it is. Pretty fast and easy. Dang, that looks nice. This is a really good display. I know it's super hard for you guys to actually tell, just because the camera is not doing the colors a justice at all. But it's a really crisp, really colorful display. It looks great. It seriously looks so good. Man, I wish the camera would show it. It looks like, even looking closely at it, that's beautiful. Anyway, going back to this app, there's different shortcut settings. You can actually customize the apps. So like I showed you before, how you can swipe to the right and get different apps. So I have the weather and the music controls. You can adjust all that and the order of them all in here as well, so that is pretty awesome. And then you get the firmware version. One thing I did want to mention is that notifications on here, so it doesn't have a speaker, so it can't make sound, but the vibrations, and I'm comparing this to my Fitbit Inspire, the vibrations aren't as noticeable, which is kind of a big bummer for me, because my Fitbit and these watches are pretty much the only way I can know if I'm getting a call, because I always leave my phone on vibrate and I can never feel my phone vibrate in my pocket. So having a device on my wrist that gives me those notifications is really important. And I've just found that the vibration on this, it feels weaker and it's just harder to notice, whereas the vibration on my Fitbit Inspire is, and this thing is small, but this thing, it vibrates pretty strong, but one of the bigger things is that it's super loud, and it's kind of annoying, but I can actually hear there you go, I don't know if you guys just heard that or not, but so I just got the text notification on both of these. When this vibrates, it makes like a buzzing noise, and this one's a lot quieter. It's kind of reminds me of an iPhone vibration on this guy, and so I don't know, it could be a bad thing, it could be a good thing, depends on who. For me, it's a bad thing because it's just not as noticeable to me, but I think I could hopefully get used to it. Alrighty, well, that is going to wrap it up for the video. Like I said, if you want a full review, just stay tuned. I will be coming out with that, but I did go into some pretty decent detail on this. This is my first impressions, and I really do like it. I think it's an awesome device. So if you guys enjoyed this video, if it was helpful to you, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it, and subscribe to my channel for more content. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.